Oh my God. At the beginning of this week, you are going to have such a good news. And that's why you are going to be so happy. That's why you are going to be so excited, because you will know at that moment in time that your life is about to change. You are finally, my gorgeous Pisces, going to be able to start something, some kind of a venture, some kind of a journey. I mean, this means to you so much, seriously, and you have been thinking about it for so long, and especially for the last couple of months. Oh my God, this has been on your mind, ever so often. So this journey that you are going to finally be able to start, this is the beginning of a really beautiful venture. And you are making such an important choice in life. You are making a really wise decision, when it comes to you, understanding how important this is actually going to be for you. And I do know that you are going to worry about it a little bit, only because, there are certain things you're going to need to learn, there are certain things you're going to need to explore, there are certain things that you're going to need to do that you've never done before. But then again, it's the part of the whole thing you need to accept. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you're going to be able to move on from this. And it's not going to cause an unnecessary blockage when it comes to your mind. So it's not going to unnecessarily slow down this absolutely mind-blowing manifestation that's going on right now. My gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to this journey, you are indeed going to be finally able to start. You know that the next 3 months are going to be so interesting, like, oh my God. The next 3 months are going to be completely different to what you thought that they're going to be. And within the next 3 months, you're going to learn so much about yourself, so much about your life, so much about what exactly you are missing out on, in life in general. You will realize how much you've changed, and you're going to find this so refreshing. You really are going to find this so rejuvenating, my gorgeous Pisces. And guess what? There is so much you will go through over the next 3 months. There is so much you will do over the next 3 months. There is so much you will try over the next 3 months. There is so much you're going to explore over the next 3 months that, do you know what? To be quite honest with you, after, when these 3 months come to an end, your whole vision when it comes to your future, it's actually going to change. Your whole vision when it comes to your future, it's going to change. And it's going to feel so powerful. It's going to feel so magical. You really are going to feel like you are moving on in this life. And you are seriously going to find yourself at such an important path. These next 3 months, there are some really remarkable people who you are actually about to meet. And these people are, my God, going to make a tremendous impact on your life. Because it's happening at a time when you're changing. It's happening at a time when you're growing. It's happening at a time when you're evolving. And you're going to be projecting this absolutely magnificent energy, which is in return going to be bringing the right people into your life and the right situations into your life. Oh my God, only now, my gorgeous Pisces, you are going to realize how much exactly you have to look forward to when it comes to like the next 3 months to start with. But after that, things are going to become absolutely crazy. You will see this is going to change the whole direction in your life. And I know it sounds like a little bit scary right now, quite a lot to take in, but all you need to do is just like go with this flow. You know, it's all about you following your intuition. And when you follow your intuition, you're not going to be led astray. So the moment in time you have this amazing news, this really good news, at that moment in time, immediately, this is going to be on your mind like, oh my God, I'm finally going to be able to start this journey. I'm finally going to be able to start this venture. And this is the direct result of your own intuition. You're already being immensely guided, you know, and this is why, you know, you just need to kind of go with this flow. And I'm so glad, thank God that you are gonna, you know, make this like rather important decision, you know, to start this journey, to start this venture. But just remember that the next 3 months are gonna be consisting of you starting this special journey, this really important venture where you're gonna be absorbing as much as you can. You're gonna be learning as much as you can. You're gonna be exploring as much as you can, but you're also going to be collaborating, okay? And this is what I need you to understand, that this in itself, it's going to bring a really, you know, such a quick progress into your life. And especially when it comes to money, especially when it comes to finances, but also when it comes to you like growing and evolving and feeling like you are, oh my God, doing something so special, doing something so different, doing something that makes you feel so good, that makes you feel so happy, that makes you feel so passionate. You really are going to realign with yourself. Okay, and all I need you to do at this stage of your life is to follow your intuition, but also to take very seriously certain, you know, things that we are in general passionate about when it comes to our lives, when it comes to what we want to do, what we want to try, what we want to explore, but also when it comes to the way we want to live our lives. Something monumental is going to come out of it, my gorgeous Pisces. And in exactly 3 months' time, you know, this journey is going to change you so much. This journey is going to change you so much. And you will realize where you belong. And where you belonged all this time, but you didn't realize. Okay, but then again, this realization is happening right now because before you weren't ready. Now you are to take this on. Okay, you will realize where you belong. And please don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I know, again, it's a lot to take in. You know, I know it's a lot to take in, but all I can say to you, you are going to realize where you really belong. And it's not where you are right now. And that's why I'm saying, oh my God, it's a lot to take in, but you need to wait for this journey to come to an end. These 3 months are going to be absolutely crucial. There is a lot we can do in 3 months. There is a lot we can try in 3 months. There is a lot we can achieve in 3 months in general. And then in 3 months' time, you will see exactly, my gorgeous Pisces, where was I coming from? This is the direction in life you need to follow. Okay, this is the direction in life you need to follow. And this is gonna be more important than you can possibly imagine. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, at around the beginning of this week, you really are going to have a very unusual dream. It is going to be very vivid. You are most certainly going to remember this dream. And in this dream, you are going to have such an important reminder. You're going to be reminded of something you need to immediately do when it comes to this dream. And all I can see here right now is the fact that for some reason, you're going to feel a really kind of guilty. So this is to do with something personal. This is to do with something emotional. And I suggest you to do, this, what's going to be pointed in this dream. Because there is somewhere you're going to need to go to. There is something that you're going to need to do. And once you reach this destination, you are going to have a very unusual experience, okay? A very unusual experience. And this experience is going to remind you, who exactly do you need to get in touch with immediately, okay? Somebody who you haven't been in touch, somebody who you haven't been in touch in a very long time. And you have no idea how beneficial this for you is going to be once you get in touch with this person. Because this person is going to tell you something very interesting you should be paying attention to when it comes to your future. There is something really important you're going to find out, you're going to realize you need to avoid. And also, my gorgeous Pisces, when it comes to the midweek, it is a lot to do with this particular person here. This person, it's like there is this person, a very strong person. On one hand, this person is very strong, this person is very firm, this person doesn't give out a lot, this person doesn't talk a lot, this person is spiritual, but that person does not show their spiritual side whatsoever. You're going to be looking at this person. You're going to be thinking about this person at around the midweek. And this person is also around somebody else all the time. So there are two people around all the time. Like when you see this person, you see somebody else with this person as well. You're going to be looking at this person, but very strong and very firm. But because you're so intuitive, you will be able to pick up on the spiritual side of this person immediately. You will be able to sense this. People cannot hide this from you whatsoever. You, my gorgeous Pisces, you're extremely intuitive. You know who is very spiritual and you know who is not. This person is very spiritual, but they are able to hide this side, from other people. But anyway, so you're going to be looking at this person, my gorgeous Pisces, and you're going to be listening to this person, and somehow this person is really going to open your mind. This person is going to open your mind so beautifully. Something is going to make you feel so peaceful about this person. You will be looking at this person, and something is going to make you feel so peaceful, so grounded. You're going to be getting such a positive vibes from this person in general. And, you are going to open your mind through this person because you will be listening what this person is going to be talking about. You're going to be watching what this person is going to be doing. And you really are going to suddenly realize what blessing in life you have. Like this major blessing in your life, you're going to realize through this person. You're going to open your eyes. This is really going to awake you, so much when it comes to you realizing what a blessing in life you have. But maybe it's to do with something that not necessarily you weren't aware of, but maybe you were neglecting that side of your life, for example, which is, it really depends what's going on in your life and what have you been focusing on. It doesn't matter. But the bottom line is that you are gonna be reminded of this blessing in life you actually have, my gorgeous Pisces, and at the same time you're also going to realize what do you need to kind of improve in your life in order to have a beneficial change, and this is really kind of going to bring you this whole new motive for success, my gorgeous Pisces, and it's going to be leading towards you making the right decision where you are at the same time going to protect yourself with this. You're going to set the healthy boundaries. This is going to be leading towards your own independence, and you're going to do something so sacred and so beautiful for yourself, And this is going to be so important, my gorgeous Pisces, what's happening here when it comes to your life and when it comes to your future as well. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Pisces, do you know what? You are, my God, seriously, you are about to find out some kind of a secret, baby. Don't forget to let me know. No, I'm joking. You're about to find out some kind of a secret at around the end of this week. Okay, and you will know this is the secret. Okay, and as soon as you find out this secret, you need to be, again, pay attention to your intuition, okay? Because there are two things that are going to be instantly on your mind, okay? There are two things that are going to be instantly on your mind. Number one, you will know who gave you a really bad advice. You will know instantly, based on this secret, who gave you bad advice. So it's not about who gave you bad advice, but what is this bad advice? What is not good for you? This is what you're going to be reminded instantly. What was not a good advice for you, for example? And that's what you need to trust, honestly. This is 100% true. And the second thing, my gorgeous Pisces, based on this secret, you're also going to realize that you have this brand new opportunity for an authentic start in life. Okay, and this in itself is gonna be so important for you to follow your heart when it comes to all this. Okay, because it is going to start such a beautiful progress in life in itself. This is going to start such a beautiful process in life, as soon as you take this new opportunity for an authentic start, because this in itself, it's also going to play a really important role when it comes to you not only reconnecting with yourself, but when it comes to you reconnecting with people in general. Okay, and also at around the end of this week, my gorgeous Pisces, you really are going to have such an interesting and rather meaningful experience at around the end of this week. And based on this experience, something so random is going to happen, something so unexpected is going to happen. But you are going to have this really kind of spiritual experience, a really meaningful experience, where you are going to be reminded of your own kind of intuition. You're going to be reminded of different dimensions. You really are going to love this experience, very spiritual. And it's somehow going to happen around nature. It's going to happen around nature. You're either going to be around nature or either you're going to be within nature. Do you know what I mean? You are going to have this beautiful spiritual experience. Just remember that you will somehow be aware of at that moment in time of these different dimensions around you. And now suddenly, based on this experience, you will know it's going to, there is an idea, not based on this experience, but when you have this spiritual experience, something is going to remind you of this. Somehow you're going to be remembered or reminded of this problem that people are going through. So these are either your family members, some kind of a family problem, or this is problem that maybe lots of maybe if you have quite a few friends, maybe it's to do with quite a few people suffering from this particular problem. So it's either to do with friends having this, really close friends having this problem that they're bothered by so much and you are affected by it, or this is to do with a family who has a big problem and you're affected by it. Whatever this is, you will know suddenly, it's gonna come to you how to resolve this problem. how to resolve this issue, just this random insight, random idea you're going to have. And it's just something that you are gonna need to keep on being persistent about, and it's indeed going to come to an end. The reason why I see this in your reading is because you're gonna benefit from it, because it's to do with you and the people that are very, very close to you. So now, my gorgeous Piscelini, I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm gonna see what's gonna be your tarot card of the week. Let's just see what's gonna be your tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Piscelini. Let's just see. Well, there you go. And now the whole new journey is about to unfold. My gorgeous Piscelini, you are at the beginning of such a beautiful journey. I really need you to believe in yourself more than ever. Okay, because this in itself is about to change, to transform your life. From the moment you have this good news, your life is about to change. Okay, you really are going to find yourself on this path that you most certainly need to follow. Nobody will need to tell you this, because the way you're gonna feel, you know, it's gonna be absolutely, absolutely obvious. Now, it's also perfect time of your life to understand, you know, wherever there is, you know, whenever there is a new phase of your life, of our lives coming up, there is an old phase coming to an end. You guessed it. You know, there are certain things that you are wasting your time with. There are certain things that you're going to need to walk off from, because they have come to an end. But this is going to come to you, my gorgeous Piscelini, because these things have been draining your energy for a while. So it's going to feel more like a rather pleasant experience rather than anything else, because you are walking away from things that no longer serve you, and you're most certainly walking towards something very, very special, very, very beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hello my gorgeous people, I've just launched my new t-shirt collection called As Above, So Within. This collection is all about connection with our signs, our inner truth, and the wisdom we already carry inside. Each t-shirt represents one of the 12 zodiac signs, with beautifully illustrated designs on the front that capture the essence of your sign, and on the back the message that ties it all together. As above, so within. Because we don't have to look outside ourselves for answers. Everything we need is already within us. The stars simply remind us of what our spirit already knows. Each shirt is, of course, made from 100% quality cotton, soft and comfortable, perfect for your readings, meditation, or just everyday wear. They are designed with love, intention and attention to detail, so they feel as good as they look. I created this collection for all of you, my gorgeous people, who tune in each week, who listen to your intuition, and who walk this journey of growth and self-awareness. If you would like to support my channel and wear something that truly reflects your energy, you can find the link below. My gorgeous people, thank you so much for being here, for sharing your light, and for always trusting the wisdom within. As above, so within. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.